What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are looking at the charts right now. Currently, the dollar is getting a little weak. We had some euro pairs turn around. We got a couple of pairs in the zone right now, too. So we're going to look at some news. The euro, FX Street, the euro has extended its rally. So we're going to take a look at everything as soon as we come back. Good morning. Thanks for joining. What's up, folks? We are back. We are currently looking at FX Street. As you can see, the euro has extended its rally. Pound surges. Gold consolidates. And cryptos to have a bullish week. So the dollar just got a little bit weak. So for all you crypto holders, that might be some good news. For all you people that's looking for another direction in the market because it's just boring. And for those who are in trades, have been in swing trades, you might want to take some profits. So good morning to all of y'all. Thanks for joining again. Welcome to our YouTube live. We are live trading the U.S. session. And thanks for joining. So if you have any questions, please comment. Always like, subscribe, share. Let us know your feedback. Okay, and anything you may need trading wise. Okay, so thanks. Good morning. Let us proceed. Forex performance, as you can see, the dollar is back on the end, and so is the yen. I didn't try to rhyme there, but it did. Dollar is back weak, and the yen is back a little bit weak, and we got the other pairs. Now, this is what I like to see because we have like a gap. See the gap between the pound and the yen? I like to see that. Okay, because that lets me know, okay, it might be going up or down. But either way, something's moving. Not so flat. All right. Today is Tuesday, the 17th. News on the US dollar at 8:30. So we're going to be looking at this. Okay, and we also have news at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, and 9:30. So today is kind of a busy day. We got some morning news. We got some mid-afternoon news, U.S. time anyway, and some nightly news. Did I sound just like Dateline or something? Yes, this is nightly news, okay, at 9:30. So be there or be square. Pay attention, not saying to jump in anything, but at least go look and learn, okay? Learning is earning. Forever a student of life. All right, I didn't get a chance to do relative strength last night, so obviously this looks a little bit different than now. Okay, this has turned around, so I got to redo this to get this back configured the correct way. All right, we do have in the building, we got BJ. I think we got BJ here, and we have also Raphael is in the building. Ralphie boy, what's going on, brother? And BJ's in here too. Let's look at the Raphael, you see this US yen still playing around this zone? From yesterday. Still playing.
They computing who's the weakest.
US CAD fell last night. Beautiful trade though, if you ask me. You know how I like to see the previous bullish days. It was a good short last night. We got a drop into here, though. I don't think it's going to turn around before it gets in here. And even when it gets in here, you got to be careful about it. All right, so I do like that demand zone. I'm waiting on it, but it was a good short last night if you got in it for a few pips. Not a lot, but just a few. US Swiss hit some supply last night. Somewhere in the uncharted regions of the atmosphere, hit some supply. Oh, Mr. 200 came in the picture. Okay, now I get it. Still kind of strong. I wouldn't have to. Oh, I think it's going to drop a little while. How about that? Because once this candle closes like this, today's candle at 5 o'clock, look for some supply in here. We already got a moving average. When this curved last night, I wish I had saw this. I was out being a fat boy. I did stay up a little bit late. Found the Euro Aussie long, but we'll talk about that later. This was a nice short. Once this curved 17 o'clock, this candle right here. And this is what I was saying, BJ, about those zones getting a little bigger. You might have to take the 250 from here. This whole thing.
Yeah.
This whole half a candle. Bam. And just go to sleep. Because it finally curved around. See, when it curves around, that's a whole different world. Not that it was a definite that it would fall, but oh, there goes the wick over wick in the 2 hour. You see all of that push down? This is the twice a week trade I tell people about. You got to be able to see it though. It looks like this on the upside, looks like that on the downside. You catch 2 of these, 3 of these a week, that is your life. You just got to know what they look like before they hatch. You just got to know what they're looking like. You set your eyes up for it. Relative strength helps too when something's strong. Okay, you catch that in a direction. That's what relative strength is important for. But the dollar's probably going to be weak tonight, a little bit. Has a little bit of demand down here, I would say, right in here. Right in the 99 area. But that's about it. New Zealand dollar went off. I was long the Aussie dollar yesterday. Came back and stopped me out. I was pissed. But it was pretty good trade. Did you get anything, Raphael, last night?
Yeah, I get
This kind of cheated right here. It didn't come back. It just stayed right here. Bam.
Aussie CAD.
Aussie CAD long or short?
That's at short.
Aussie
1
CAD.
to 1.
Okay, 1 to 1. Hey, it pays the bills, doesn't it?
Yeah, show me some love.
Show me some love. New Zealand CAD is headed to this wick over wick this morning. Since we're looking at CAD pairs, it's the morning session. This is a daily high. There I go being tight again. There it is too. I gotta see this a little earlier. Right in there too. Bang. I don't like to take too many trades at one time though. And definitely not while I'm doing any teaching or live. I'm really here for y'all at this moment. I do like this. This alert should have been going off right now for somebody. The New Zealand is strong though. So I wouldn't look for this to go all the way back into the depths of Poseidon. I wouldn't look for that. Be careful trading that. New Zealand yen is also headed to, it is in a kind of base drop now, but if you're looking at this daily candle right here, oops, maybe the high of this candle. Maybe it's in a baby uptrend right now. We do have the 1 hour moving average underneath it. These are kind of the sweet spots. You can kind of wait for price to come back up in a downtrend. Kind of wait for price to come back up depending on the trend. If it's uptrend, do you wait for it to come back down? You know, so that's just how it is. New Zealand. Swiss pair. I know too many people aren't fond of those. They've been acting accordingly though lately, if you ask me. Previous day yesterday was bullish. Came back to the bottom of it. Got some good trades yesterday. We're also at a daily high in the New Zealand Swiss. A pound. I was aiming for this candle right here, Raphael. You see this? See this uptrend?
Yes, sir.
See the uptrend? So what I did was come down here on this candle. So, you know, I know y'all like those smaller time frame. I'm trying to get back out of that because I have so much to do too. So it's just really waiting those couple of days for price to come back down here and touch and then go, and then waiting another day for it to do that. Going back to kind of being patient. I actually drew the zone too. It just touched, nicked. I remember the alert going off. Just nicked it though. Yesterday morning. We was in here. We drew it yesterday morning. I think we were sitting here, but we couldn't take every trade. I think we were sitting right here yesterday morning, or close to it. This was a beautiful trade. We broke highs here, kind of, then broke again. So we eventually broke the high to the left. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something to break the high to the left. And for people that don't swing trade, you can take a little bit, get out, wait for price to break, take a little bit at this candle, get out, wait for this candle, get out. You know, you don't have to stay in it forever because this would drive some people crazy if you're not used to it, okay? If you're not used to it, it will drive you nuts. Our pound, do you remember the pound Swiss from yesterday morning, y'all? Whoever was here.
Yeah.
I bet y'all remember this from yesterday morning, though. I think this was the focus yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the pound. I drew it, but the focus was this pound Swiss yesterday morning. This was fire. Remember this from yesterday, Raphael? Did you take it? Nah?
Nope.
Yeah, you can't take everything. This was beautiful yesterday morning. It hit at 11, though. You just have to wait. Wait for it. Beautiful trade yesterday morning. Gargantuan. If anybody's in the chat, hold on.
142 pips.
Mark G, what's up? Good morning, sir. Louis, I forgot to say something to y'all. My bad. Over here managing trades. I'm trying to get back full-fledged into it before the accident. Beautiful trade yesterday morning, though. Just going really with the trend again. The Swiss was weak. Some of y'all that were, actually, this is the same relative strength. So the Swiss was weak. So that's why we attacked it. The CAD Swiss, too, if you saw it, that worked as well, too. But we went against the Swiss because it was weak. Again, like I've been saying, the Swiss has been really good to us lately. The U.S. Swiss and the pound Swiss has been really good. Even the Euro Swiss. Just really taking advantage of weak or strong pairs and not playing favoritism off the pairs that, oh, I don't like to trade this. No, if you weak, I'm tearing you up. Or if you strong, I'm tearing you up. Period. Swiss or no Swiss. Aussie, pound, don't care. But beautiful trade. 100 pip a dipper, as me and BJ would call it, a pip a dipper. I didn't think we looked at the pound dollar yesterday. I think we just looked at the Swiss, but this was crazy. It's always the nights I don't try to trade. I try to get some rest. Like I'm been running a marathon for 2 years while trying to recoup. Isn't that amazing? You try to recoup from an accident, but you still running the company. It's crazy. All right. 17 o'clock. What would we do, Q? I normally would tell you to quad this candle to the left, this big one. When I see that moving average like that and I come into these smaller time frames and see it like that and see it like that and then see it like that, I'm like, well, maybe it might not come back down here. So I'm back up in here and I'm looking at this 4-hour candle. Also in the daily, see this supply zone. See this, all this drop, push down. Yesterday we blew through this. So it's gotta be a supply zone to the left, which would be this big drop right here, would be the supply zone that we conquered. So if you didn't take this big candle yesterday and you took 9 o'clock candles, that's my thing. 9 in the morning and 9 at night. Usually. 17 o'clock, beautiful trade at the bottom of this candle. I mean, amazing. Don't know what time it hit. 21 o'clock, 18:30. It was this zone right here. Man, oh man. I'd have brought it back down to the doji though, just if they tried to be funny. Yeah, that's when you see this and you're like, it's not coming back down here. You're too strong. Beautiful trade. Man, I wish I was awake for this. Fire. Y'all can go take a look at that too. A lot of these trades we took yesterday that we posted, if you want to go take a look, you have to watch the previous video, but they're all there. Pound yen long, or an attempt to a long. Was this yesterday or never came back? This was, oh yeah, okay. This was an attempt of a long. It came and stopped us out yesterday morning. I don't think I went into this candle instead of this one. Stupid me. So 9 o'clock. I was right on my direction, but I kind of should have stayed with this candle instead of that candle. I didn't look at it the way I was supposed to because it came right here. See the uptrend? This was the candle. I don't know what I was looking at it. And this is the supply zone, drop, base, drop, that this bullish candle blew right through that. Same thing I was just talking about in the other chart. I like to see that price blew through a supply zone before I go long, especially with trend. If you broke this supply zone and had a bullish candle like that, and you got a whole number called 158 right here, yes, it's dinner time. They tricked me with this hourly rally base. They tricked me and I fell for it. It was this candle. No zone though. That's when you really trading, people, when you can just take this whole half. This one you just got to take 157 and 158 even and 157, 750 and just make that your zone. Not for the scalpers. I only am in a 5-minute chart risking 4 pips. Yeah, okay. I used to do that too. I still do it sometimes. You won't get these though. Your eye ain't on, your eye is too small to catch this. Your eyes got to be bigger. Your eyes got to be bigger than what you see. Okay? If the baseball field you playing baseball in and your mind is bigger than what you see, when you hit it, it might go out the park. Make the parking lot the size of the baseball field. And it might go over the gate. Okay? Beautiful trades. I remember this trade right here, though, a couple days ago. It just retested it. I was in love with this, but it double tested. Hold on. Our stream cut off, guys. Let me just get it back. Hold on.